Today, we learn about my 6-year-old daughter Annie together. The reason why I want to learn about her is because when she gets older and starts wondering why the world is so messed up, I won't be like, because you're annoying, because I'm coming out of my Aries Mars, and she'll be like, because she's not Aries Mars. She's a Virgo, but the rest of her chart is different. So I get to do research on that. So that I can catch her and her flaws so that she can be understood by me. So that she'll know I'm in her heart and she's in mine, Here we go. Ready, guys? Here we go. So her rising is in Aquarius. My rising is in Gemini. So we get along pretty well through Aquarius and Moon. My Moon's in Leo, hers is in Sagittarius, which is awesome. So we can communicate pretty well. I'm not going to go too much in the houses because houses are aspects of you that you're going to expand through later on in your life. Right now, I just need to know who I'm going to be dealing with when she gets older, because she's going to get old fast and it's going to be really creepy. And I don't want to be unprepared. Maybe I'll do her houses later, but right now, we're going with signs of all my kids and my wife. Okay, so her Mercury is in Virgo. My Mercury's in Libra. So you can kind of guess that our relationship communicating together is going to be a little weird because my Libra Mercury is going to try to dominate her Virgo Mercury. I'm going to be like, dude, you have to do this way, and that's how it's going to work. And she'll be like, I did it this way, and I'm comfortable. And I'll say, no, you have to do it this way. But then I get to calm down, go inward, and be like, okay, but you're a Virgo, so you have to do it your own way. And then I'll start singing You Can Go Your Own Way, and then she'll just do that. Not really. I'm not going to sing for every damn time. That's stupid. Her Venus is in Leo. My Venus, Libra. So Leo and Libra. Okay, so her Venus, when she's trying to figure out all the crap about boys and new friends and leaving her parents and abandoning us for the most part, she's got that Leo energy. So when she's thinking about stuff like that, I'll be able to step in and be like, what's up? Why are you doing this? And then she'll be like, oh, it's because this person thinks this about me and I think this about them and blah, 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 blah. And I'll be like, oh. But why are you going somewhere? And then she'll keep explaining herself because that's how Libra and Leos communicate. Like, we ask questions, you guys answer. Blah, 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 all day. So I'm ready for that. I can do that. And her Mars is also in Leo. So when she gets passionate, I got Aries Mars. So that's why I'm going to ask those questions, man, and she's going to respond, So I'm looking forward to that. When she's older and she's trying to ditch me, I'll hit her up really hard, and then she's going to notice me again. That's just how it's going to go down. Period. No joke, man. I'm gonna get it, bro. I'm telling you. You know how everyone says that, oh yeah, with your kids, with girls, you gotta watch out for them. Well, this one, I'm gonna knock her down every time. Keep track of everything that she does. I don't know how it's gonna be with the rest of them. But this one should be pretty relatively easy to keep a hold on, okay? Just because of the Venus and Mars aspects of her personality. So we might not communicate and understand each other perfectly well, but when I hit her up, she's going to answer questions, and then we're going to be able to level out with each other. So we might be off with each other, going through the day. She goes off and does this weird stuff, Virgo stuff, and then I hit her up with that Venus, Libra, and Aries Mars, and she'll be like, hit me back up, like, bro, you better chill, and then we'll be able to communicate again. So yeah. You gotta love kids, man. They're the spice of existence. Don't quote me. Don't at me. Anyways. Jupiter in Virgo. My Jupiter is, I'm pretty sure, in something masculine. My Jupiter's in Gemini. So once again, with growth, she's going to really need to focus on meticulous things in her life. But me, I have to focus on big picture things, and I have to explain them at the same time. So I'm taking in information, I'm blowing it out. Take in information, blow it out. That's what I have to do. But for her, she has to take in information and surmise it and put it all together. Take in information, surmise, and put it together, you know. So I'll be working on the esoteric, and she'll be working on the introverted, you know. So we're gonna be completely different fields. Jess is gonna take care of that part. She's got Cancer Jupiter, so that'll be her little business, not mine. I won't be able to help her with that. But I will help her with the communication, and I will hit her up all the time. Anyways, we'll go on. Saturn, Scorpio. My Saturn's in Sagittarius. So her Scorpio Saturn is gonna be her Saturn Scorpio is gonna be a little introverted. It's not gonna share much with me. Not with my Saturn. My wife's Saturn's in Capricorn, so she'll be able to communicate with my daughter Annie better, because their communications should be on point, you know. Jazz should be able to check her and find out what she's doing in her life, and she should be able to explain that to her, and they'll have their own DL conversations and stuff that I'll never know about, which is fine. I don't really care. Whatever. Good for them. Okay. And then we go into all the other planets, which I'm not going into because I'm not personally interested in them, because they are not relevant for me taking care of my daughter. So on that note, we're not going to talk about this, okay? But we will talk about her 7th house, because we just learned my 7th house is in Sagittarius, and 7th house has to do with relationships, and her 7th house is in Leo. So I'm actually going to be able to talk to her about relationships pretty well. And her Venus is in Leo also. So we'll have some pretty fun conversations about. That's actually, 7th house is for work. So we'll actually have some pretty decent conversations about work. Yeah, we'll have decent conversations about work. This is how I recommend getting to know anyone you care about. Thank you for inspiring me to do this. Blessings, guys. Thank you. Thank you for inspiring me.